Kathy by Design, and welcome to Make and Take Tuesday. Today I have another little Christmas project to share with you, even though it's August and not July. I know you guys like to work ahead, and I'm going to be using Graphic 45's Warm Wishes collection and also a brand new die from Spellbinders. This is called Peekaboo Trellis. Peekaboo Trellis. And this is a really neat die set. I've been playing with it all morning and trying some different things. You get these two panels. These are designed to be used with 5x7 cards, but I think you could use them with just about anything. So you've got this leaf and you've got this vine. Then you've got some foliage, some leaves, more little foliage. This word says hugs, and then some layered roses. So it's a pretty good size set. This is the die of the month for August. And we'll just take a look real quick at Warm Wishes. I thought it would be fun to use those with this collection that has sort of a botanical feel. This is the 8x8. And as you can see, it's very elegant. It's very chic. It's got a real sophisticated color palette, a very sophisticated artwork. It's not quite traditional Christmas. It's a little bit to the left of center, I would say. But beautiful poinsettias, cardinals, amaryllis, and then it has all these sentiments and stamps, postage stamps, holly berries. Here's some of those beautiful cardinals against that black background, and then a text. So there's that. Oh yeah, here's some more. Oh, those are repeats. All right, so we can put those away. And then I also have the journal cards. And these come in 3x4s and 4x6. These are quite beautiful, and they're as pretty on the back as they are on the front. So I use those. And then there's chipboard, of which I didn't use any chipboard this go round, but maybe next time. Really pretty shapes. Stickers, which I used a couple of stickers. And then the patterns and solids in 12x12. And I've used both these greens and these ivories. So what did we make? Well, the first card we make, this was my Getting to Know the Die card. This is a 5x7 top fold card, and you can see, here's how I did this Peekaboo Trellis. I die cut it first from the patterned green paper and then a second time from gold, and then I offset them slightly and layered them together. And I actually took my scissors and went into the trellis and snipped along some of the leaves so I could tuck my image inside the foliage, which is a really neat look. Here's some of the die cut foliage that I had showed you. This is actually more of it. And then the evergreen branches are from the Susan's Gardens evergreen foliage. This is Renee Bouquet's poinsettia, some really reasonable ribbon, burlap string. These little roses are also from Renee Bouquet's. So lots of gold on this card. On the inside, I've just done a journal card sentiment panel up here, then created a little box pocket with a honey stick, a little tea bag wallet, a peppermint stick, cookies, and a journal card. So that's kind of a fun, it's kind of a Christmas gift. So that's the first one I made. And then I was like, well, let me see how else I can use this. So this time, I die cut I cut a almost 5x7 panel of this ivory and tan script. And then I layered my dies over it. I used a panel of the back side of this, which is that tan, and I ran them through together. And so these pieces are actually attached. And then I offset the back panel behind the patterned paper to kind of give that drop shadow effect, and then stitched it onto a piece of green cardstock. So you can see the machine stitching here. Then I just cut a couple of little strips of gold. I didn't want too much gold on this. And then I die cut a whole bunch of foliage from the green. And then I did some of these stacked roses out of the ivory. So I thought we would kind of put this together. I'm not sure exactly where I'm going, but you guys like that. So we're just going to play a little bit. I want to add some foam tabs. I thought rather than using Christmas flowers, this time I would go ahead and use the layered roses. So I've got some foam tabs on this, and I'm going to layer this in so that the rose is kind of pointing in. And then I'm going to take the smaller rose and kind of angle it going out. And I'm going to put 2 layers here. And I apologize for my voice. I am feeling 100% better, but still struggling a little bit with congestion. All right, and I screwed up right off the bat here. Hold on. Let's lift this. I forgot what I wanted to do. We'll replace that, and no one will know that that just happened. I want to bring in score tape. This is 1/2-inch score tape, and below this gold, I want to go right below the gold here, and right above the gold here. And then I have this Christmas plaid ribbon, and this changes the entire feel of the card. When I brought this ribbon out, this is from Really Reasonable Ribbon, and I will link it in the supply list on my blog. Look what this does. All of a sudden, this becomes really festive, which is fun. So the green that's in this ribbon really works with the green in our trellis background. And this is not a Christmas die, by the way. I just decided to use it like it was a Christmas die. I thought that would be kind of fun. All right, so we wrap this around. This way you don't have raggedy edges. And now let's bring these guys back in again and see if we can recover here. Okay. Yeah. See, you would never know. So that's pretty awesome. And then I want to add some foliage bits in here. I thought about glittering these up, but there's enough shine in that ribbon that I didn't want to overdo it. So I'm going to layer this printed over the plain like that. So it's going to go there. Whoops. Come on. There we go. So see, I'm just kind of offsetting it just a little bit to create a bit of a drop shadow. And I'm going to take these leaves and I'm just going to bend them slightly. I'm going to tuck them in. There we go. Let's take this foliage and put it up here like this, and then take the pattern and overlap like that. Okay, I think that's pretty good. I'm just gonna bend that leaf a little bit, and then up here I'm going to put my rose. Well, first I've got this sweet little bird. So let me get this. This is one of the stickers, and I've backed it with chipboard. Let's put this right here, just like that. And I almost don't think I need these roses. I don't think I want these up here. We'll use those somewhere else. They'll always, extra flowers always come in handy. So we'll just put some foliage in here. There we go. All right. And then these two little leaves. I'm going to tuck in right behind, like that. Okay. All right, that looks good. Now we get to do the fun part, which is dressing up with our embellishments. And the first thing I did was strung a couple of rusty jingle bells onto some burlap string. And I'm going to put a little hot glue right here. I'm just going to set these in there. And then on top of that, I'm going to put a little burlap bow and a little green vintage button. And when that glue sets, I'll come in and I'll trim all the tails and such. So there's that. And then down here, I've got a couple of burlap string bows. I want one to go in right here. And then I want to take, these are some little pine cone embellishments that I painted just with chalk paint and then dipped them in a little glitter. And I'm going to tuck this knot right in under this flower. Okay, there we go. And then I've got another bow to go up here. Oops. Well, that didn't go the way I wanted it to. There we go. All right, there we go. And then to go down here, I just want to take this button, also a vintage button, and kind of use it right here to anchor our string and our pine cones. That looks really good. All right. Now I can come in up here and I can trim out these tails. And then here's our card base. This is a 5x7. Actually, it's a 7x5 top fold. And I've just finished the inside with papers from the 8x8 collection and the 12x12 patterns and solids. I made a little gift card holder, tucked it in the pocket. Pretty simple, but nice. And now I'm just going to add my adhesive and glue this all together. It's always fun to take a die that is not necessarily designed for Christmas and use it on a Christmas project. I think this worked pretty well. The layered flowers are kind of neat on this one, and I love the jingle bells. So there we go, 2 different ways to use the same die. The Peekaboo Trellis, that's the Amazing Paper Grace Club Die of the Month for August 2022. All right, guys, that's all for me. I'm going to go get my craft on. Bye.